Blade Forger. It's one of these books that really seems to have it all. It's just kind of a complete package there. It's the Miranda Brothers. It's on Mad Cave Studios. Let's start with the basics. It's a $4.99 book, but it's a fat one. It's bigger than 16 pages. It's probably a 24-page book. They're not numbered. I didn't count it. It's a gatefold cover with a heavy stock. It's not cardboard stock, but it is heavier than normal paper stock, and it's a great cover on all the way across the back and inside the fold there, of course. The QR codes. There are a couple of QR codes in the book that you can scan on your phone, and they will hook you up to ambiance, background music, just something a little special to go along with the book, a little digital media to go along with the book. It's a thing with Dungeons and Dragons players, and has been for a number of years now. I've noticed as players have come and gone from the store. We host a weekly game each week, at least one on Wednesdays, and we had been doing one on Saturdays, but that one has ended now. But they always have a speaker, and they always have some sort of ambiance, either music or sort of dripping water, dungeon sounds or something like that. And now it's a thing for comic books. It was just really great. Blade Forger, the discovery of quorum. It's a new energy source that causes the world to go into turmoil. They fight a world war for control over it, and that leads to the Blade Forgers Treaty, which sets up a centralized government with an emperor. We talk about centralized authority, centralized power, central government, central banking, a lot of things on the show every weekend. So it's kind of neat to see some of these things appear in this book, and it really is very telling of democracy and the sort of joke that democracy is, and that us anarchists out here, we sit back and we just sort of laugh at the voters, left, right, in between, whatever they are, playing this little game. And this book is very telling of that. After they set up this centralized power, there'll be a battle every 5 years. It's called the Five Rings Tournament, and that will determine, whoever wins that will determine who is the emperor, and they will stay emperor as long as they continue to win the battle every 5 years. Owada is on his way to the tournament. They're trying to stop him from getting there. He makes it with the help of the people. He has the people's support. He has the people's support so much that they buy him, they provide him the tools to make it safely to the battle, to the Five Rings Tournament, so that they're supporting him. He's the populist candidate. They're just cheering for him in the streets. Everybody wants him to take down this empire, destroy this dictator, put an end to this reign, and they're just all for it. And he gets there, and he fights Taro the Invincible, and then you flash forward 40 years later, and they're tearing down Owada's statue and calling him a fascist. So that's government for you, and that's this wonderful little comic book for you. Blade Forger, it's in your local comic shop now. You know the story. If you can't find your books around there, hit me up at AmazingFantasies.com. We have about 250,000 books in the store. We do new books, and we have free polls on the new books, and we give 20% or more on a discount for new books. We'll ship to the contiguous 48, tens of thousands of Magic, the Gathering, and Pokemon, and Star Wars, other games, toys, miscellaneous collectibles. You have questions about your collection, you want to sell your collection, you want to buy something special, hit me up, AmazingFantasies.com, or stop in the store sometime here in Topeka, Kansas.